In August, the Steve and Michael Foundation hosted its second annual Culture Through Sport Carnival at Fremantle Oval. 180 Year 6 students from 6 different primary schools around the Walyalup area came together to compete against each other in 4 traditional Aboriginal games and were also immersed in cultural activities such as traditional food, song, dance and art.
Oh, I love these days. It's such a highlight for me of the year to see so many children engaged in a celebration of Aboriginal culture and sport.
Today is actually extraordinary to see all these schools and all these young minds coming together to learn all our Indigenous culture that we celebrate here in Australia. I think it's an amazing thing that we are spreading this awareness across everyone and not just limiting students to only knowing some parts of it. And I think having a cultural carnival and learning it through sport has been brilliant. And I think it's a really engaging way for us to then as well connect with them and then for them to connect with our elders and doing art and things like that.
Such a beautiful day to come down here and be part of something so special for the second year running. It's so awesome to see kids of today learning our culture, the oldest culture living, and play their traditional games or our traditional games in a modified way, and to see so much smiles and laughter and sharing the knowledge between each other and the excitement that it's giving them is absolutely awesome.
It's about celebrating that Aboriginal people had a story to tell, and we use that through the symbols that have been used for thousands and thousands of years. So the kids, what we want them to do is to tell their story about their family, about where they live, using the symbols that we use.
For me to learn about the culture is just fantastic to see, and to see everyone happy playing these games is just fantastic.
You can just see how much fun the kids are having out in the field, and it is such a joyous occasion. So it doesn't need to be a heavy kind of lecture on culture. It can be a celebration of what this is for us all.
Yeah, I love the theme this year for NAIDOC Week, and I think this carnival embraces the theme really well because it does keep the knowledge, the customs, the practices, all the ideas of Aboriginal culture alive through the culture through sport and through the cultural awareness. So in that sense, I feel like it does keep the fire burning.
We are very, very fortunate to actually have the ability to tell that story through art. Some of those stories are a little bit sad, but the story still has to be told. Okay? And this is a great way of doing it.
I love the fact that they get to learn, with all the games, I love the fact that they get to learn the origins behind the game, learn a bit of cultural knowledge through playing it.
Truly amazing as an Aboriginal man myself to realise that the positive effect that we are bringing to these kids is awesome.
It just fills my heart with joy. We know that celebrating Aboriginal culture is not just important for Aboriginal people, it's also really important for non-Aboriginal people.
I hope people of older description and older age can learn a thing of these kids and see they can embrace some culture that they've never learnt before. We can all do it.